Welcome back, everyone, to the Anita Inspires podcast. I'm your host, Anita. Today's topic will be talking about how to tell if you are shifting. I will discuss 5 signs that you are in a new timeline. This episode is for you if you've been feeling the shift, if you've been feeling the energy in the air. It usually sometimes happens around the new moon or a full moon. Now, let's dive into the signs that you are shifting into a new timeline and what that means for your spiritual journey. One of the first signs is that you are so energetic and you are feeling so happy. That's a significant indicator that you have shifted into a new timeline. You feel happier, you feel positive, you feel so happy that you're even thinking to yourself, why am I so happy? But that's the energy that you feel when you are shifting to a new plane, to that new timeline. I'm going to give you an example. You might have been worrying about something and you wake up the next day in the morning and it doesn't bother you anymore. That's a sign that you have shifted. Sign number 2 is the knowing. This is an unshakable feeling that you have, that you just know something. You know that you hit that frequency. You know you hit that shifting. And that's one of the signs. You can't explain it. It's just a feeling that you feel. It's like a moment where everything just clears itself up and you know that it happened. Number 3 is you're going to start having lots of vivid dreams, visions in your dreams, and tons of deja vu. If you begin to have vivid dreams or visions in your dreams and they tend to come out true a couple of days later, that's a shift that you're having. But not only that, you're going to start having a lot of experiences of deja vu, of having already lived that experience. That's a big sign that you have shifted timelines as well. I'm going to give you an example where you have a dream that you called someone or that you saw your college roommate from back in the day, and all of a sudden you wake up and a couple of days later they call you. That's a shift. You are in that new timeline. Sign number 4 is all chaos breaks out in your life. What that means is you start getting bad news. Your car might get a flat tire. Your car might need a new transmission. Something happens within your life where I always say it's like a series of 3s. Something happens that causes another thing and another thing. And for me, that is a big sign that you're about to shift. Once you do, I feel that it's a sign that all of this has to happen in order for all of that to be removed out of your life, for that new thing to come in. I'm going to give you an example. You might get a news that you've been let go of your job, you've been laid off, and you're devastated, but that has to happen for that new opportunity, for your life's purpose to come in, to take over. Something has to be gone for something new to come in. And that's why you're shifting into this new place where chaos starts to ensue. Number 5 is friend connections. You're going to start meeting new people who are going to connect to your frequency, to align with this new path that you have shifted to. What that means is that those old connections are no longer going to be there. You probably might find that your friends have moved into something new and you're not hanging out as often as you used to. That also opens up, for an example, you might meet a new mentor that's going to help you in this new path that you have shifted to, as well as it's going to close off all of those old connections that you've had, because this new path that you're on is within that new shifting that you have aligned yourself to, that you've connected to that frequency on. All of these signs that I just explained are all pointed to one thing. You're in the midst of a powerful shift in your life. That could be a higher consciousness. That could be spiritual awakening, or you are just shifting into a new timeline, into new things that you've been probably attracting to yourself, or in your contract, your life contract as well. All of these are aligning to you so you can align to that new higher energy, that higher purpose in your life when you shift to a new timeline, when you shift to this new awakening in your life. I'm celebrating my podcast turning 1, and I have a giveaway for everyone to enter. You can just go to anitafontaboa.com, and it's for the US only, and it ends on August 29th. Go now and enter so you can win a signed copy of one of my books, a t-shirt, and a whole bunch of swag. Hey, come over. Don't miss out on the free resources that I have exclusively for all of my newsletter subscribers. What are you waiting for? Join my newsletter now so you can get access as well. Leave me a comment below if you've experienced this or if you are starting this journey as well. Let me know what your experiences have been. I love to hear from you. And if you like this, subscribe to my podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But not only that, also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Anita Inspires, where I'm inspiring you to be better. Thank you for listening to this podcast and watching my video on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching.
Visit AnitaInspires.com or AnitaFontaboa.com. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Like and subscribe to never miss a show. Leave me a comment if this topic resonated with you, and share it with your friends and family. Anita Inspires is inspiring you to be better.